how long does it take you to write and produce? I don't really produce anything. What you see on my channel is kind of what you get, and that's usually a lot less than this. I'm putting a lot of effort into this. I bought the MIDI keyboard for this, and once I figure out how to use it, it's over for you hoes. I'm gonna be writing so much. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of good. I don't know. I like it. I like it, and like the original version is here. Where I just did it live, basically. This was like in my bedroom at like 8 p.m. on Sunday. See, it started as my friends, now it's myself, because it was a conversation. It's like, when this relationship was over, I think I knew it before it was said, and my best friend was telling me, like, oh no, everything's gonna be fine. Like, it's fine. Things ebb and flow. It's like totally normal. And I was like, no, you don't understand. Like, something that lyric came from, but I changed it to myself. So I realized that now I didn't have to explain that at all. Anyways. Which is exactly like the thing, you know, you get it. So like my inspiration from that is Florence and the Machine's song Light of Love. And Light of Love has this part where she goes, and it's something that I tell my therapist all the time. Well, the feeling was always too much for me. It always came too strong. I wanted to get it right so badly that I always got it wrong. And so that's where that kind of went. That's where it went. Like it was, that's where it came from. And the inspiration for that. The inspiration for the very beginning is Older by Ben Platt, where he says, I was talking with the same old song in my same old heart. So yeah, I think that's where that came from. And also, what else? Never Let Me Go by Florence and the Machine has a lot of, I don't know if it necessarily has nautical, have you ever seen the music video? It's kind of the plot to Little Mermaid, like the original Little Mermaid, where she turns to sea foam in the end. I don't think that's a spoiler alert, but yeah, that's so that's pretty, I think that's pretty easy to understand. I don't know. I'm like nervous. I don't usually share my music so early in its process. Yeah, it is very, yeah, okay. I'm just not gonna say anything. But yeah, this has such original Little Mermaid. I think so too. If anybody knows the original Little Mermaid, she just turned to sea foam at the end. And the, yeah, very interesting. Do you write songs directly as a song, or it starts as poems? It definitely starts as poems. My notes app is a mess. Like, it's a mess. So, like, I keep a list of stuff I want to incorporate in my songs at some point whenever I feel it, or whenever I hear it, or I watch a movie and a line really sticks with me. So, like, if I ever wrote an album, it would be called My Therapist Warned Me This Would Happen. Don't really know why. Some days are better than others. I don't like my birthday, which is a true fact about me. Sad decorations, lingering, that's a work in progress. Navigation, I think this was originally going to be Navigation, but it turned into Heat Wave. My Therapist Warned Me This Would Happen. Why I didn't go to prom, because I didn't go to my prom. Peliculada, which is, I think it's Spanish, which is, it means like you living, like you see your memories as movies, which is very true for me. Diagramming sentences, I don't really know where that came from. Spring Will Come Again, obviously from Hadestown. The Sea Train at Midnight, which I have written many a time. Search History, don't know why. New Testament, obviously that's been written, and everybody's mad at me because I haven't written it. Then there's Heat Wave. My Loneliness Knows Yours, that's a line from a movie. Managing Expectations. But then I have some stuff that's like texts I've sent Antonio, things I've said to people I was in love with, people I've said about things I've said about people I was in love with, friendships, stuff like that. So my loneliness knows yours, that's a line from a movie, but you was anything real, you were real. I believe that's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Oh, no. Yeah? Maybe? Or is that The Truman Show? It's one of Jim Carrey's movies. That I know for certain. Yeah, so like and this pain is weird because I know I'm above it. That was from a couple days ago that I said to Antonio, who then sent me flowers because he is the loveliest person I've ever met. So, you know, when I feel sad, my friends bring me above it, and I text them all of these crazy things. And I mean, they're not crazy, but I remember just feeling really horrible about something like Saturday night or something. And I said, like, I feel weird because I know I'm above this pain. You know? And then I started writing something with Josh on the phone that same night. And he was like, Rachel, write me a song right now. And I was like, right now? And I was like in the middle of crying. And he's like, write it right now. And so I wrote something. It was 12:30 in the morning, and I'm mourning what was never mine. So this is the beginning of what became Key Dive, because the first line is, I'm mourning something never mine in the middle of the night. It's 12:30 in the morning, and I'm mourning what was never mine. It's 12:30 in the morning, and the warnings never felt like signs. I don't know if I have ever felt this broken, awoken by the sounds in my mind. I wonder if you'll ever think of the pain, the mental stain you've left behind. So, like, it starts as just words, and then when we find tunes that we really enjoy, and melodies and harmonies and string sections and notes, and we buy MIDI keyboards, then I shave down the words and make them fit to the beautifulness that I can, you know, that I can create. And that continues into, because I'm left here standing with the memories of something that isn't real. I'm standing all alone wondering what I should and shouldn't feel. And then I kind of left it off at that. I didn't return to it because it was too painful. Literally written, you can see, at 1:32 in the morning on January 17th. So, like, help me. Hi, Molly. And other Molly. There's multiple Mollys in the chat. One I did a show with. So yeah, how long does this take you? Lyrics take me no time. Lyrics sincerely take me no time. Finding actual, like, chords that I enjoy and that don't sound exactly as I want them to sound, you know? I'm gonna hide live video from this person because they are spouting vitriol. Anyways. And yeah, so I've got, like, I don't know, the lyrics come first, and then I try to find chords that work, and then they kind of don't, some of them just don't see the light of day. I have that, you know, my therapist was like, write a breakup letter from their point of view to yourself, and so I tried to make a song out of that. I think I wrote it to a certain tune, but I guess I'll start with Sorry for the Way I Made You Feel, because the end of our story doesn't really feel at all real. I know what I did wasn't right, but it felt like what I had to do. How's that best friend doing? Used to worry about you too, the way you look at each other like there was something you both knew. I wish I never made a big deal out of something that wasn't real, but the mornings feel like winter now that you are not around. Never here to begin with, really, but now I miss the sound of your laughter, your sighs, even your nonsense cries. I miss you and regret the goodbyes, but most of all, I miss your eyes. It's never gonna turn into anything, probably, unless I wake up one day and think, yeah, this works. This is fine. I don't think I've ever written a melody first, except for maybe the song about Rory and Jess that I wrote. That one's on my YouTube. That one just came to me, truly. That one just kind of came to me, and I just wrote it down. That's my song about coconuts. That's the breakup letter that my therapist told me to write. I will not be reading that. Then, you know, but a lot of these come to me. This says 12:53 in the morning, and I'm like, bitch, go to bed. Go to sleep. It was there. Have I decided which fiction? Oh my God, no, I haven't. I haven't given it a lot of thought. I really should, because I do feel a lot of similarities between myself and Nick from The Great Gatsby, where he's just kind of an observer.
and like sometimes doesn't feel like an active player in his own life. Yeah, I think maybe that might be it, but it's definitely like a combination of things, because there are times where I'm a very in control person. So that's not 100% true, but it does feel often that I'm not. If my life were a movie, I would not be the actor playing me. You know what I mean? Why do you hate Nick? What did Nick do to you? Come on. Come on. Give me, I want MLA format. Tell me why you don't like Nick from The Great Gatsby. He is chaotic neutral. And like, it's to the point where you're like so annoyed with him. You know? I don't know. He's just an observer in his own life. Nick is dull. He's the narrator. Okay? Okay? God. Y'all hate on my homeboy. He's not boring. Guys, stop. Because if you say Nick is boring, you're saying that I am boring. I get it. It's okay. You guys really should read his, the prequel. It's quite good. I'm not even halfway through with it, but I appreciate the dedication to perpetuating the observer complex that he has in that prequel. It's amazing. It's amazing how he wrote it to be like, he's, even before he met Gatsby and was on West Egg and East Egg and the green light and everything like that, like he was always somebody who just watched life happen and never felt like he could do anything about it. He's kind of heartbreaking. I'm sorry. Everybody who's like, he sucks. It's like, come on. Come on. The book is truly a prequel. He's, as far as I'm in the book at the moment, he's not gay. There is a lady. Yes, I love the Jake Gyllenhaal narration of The Great Gatsby. I think it's fantastic. Anyways, I'm done yelling about how Nick Carraway deserves better from you people. Okay. Anyways, I'm so boring, guys. I don't know what to talk about because I talked about my song. I'm dancing. Subscribe to me. Help me. I'm like going through my notes now. That's my Joshua. On Thanksgiving, Joshua and I wrote each other like those horrible chain messages that are like so explicit. And I just found the one that and I remember sending it to him, and then he texted me. He was like, "You did not write this." And I was like, "Yes, I did. I really did." Yeah, and we sent one, and it was so freaking funny. You seem like your life is so put together. Am I close to 200K? That's cool. I don't post anymore because I'm inconsistent, because everybody else in my life is too. Oh man, I just have so much crap in my brain. Anyways, Wally, what? I'm not gonna. Why? Are you short $600? Okay, I gotta go. I have to leave because I'm looking. I'm like depending on the comments now, which means I've obviously run out of things to talk about, and I have to continue working on this song so that I can make it some semblance of good. nice to each other, and that you're being kind to the world around you. If you're like me, you plan to clink, clink, bitch at the inauguration tomorrow, I will be clink, clinking. The Biden inaugural committee was kind enough to send me like a box of goodies, and that includes 2 inaugural champagne glasses. So I will be clink clinking with sparkling apple cider because champagne's disgusting. My dad was like, "Do you want champagne?" And I was like, "No, it's gross." And I think he was asking for my sister who could actually drink, but it's gross. So I will not be washing my celebratory bagel down with something gross like champagne. Boo. Anyways, yeah, so I'm excited to watch the inauguration, aka the Lady Gaga concert. Do you guys know that video of Lady Gaga saying, what is it? Is it like surprise? Instead of getting 1 new song, you're getting 3. Love you, little monsters. So I said to my best friend today, surprise. Instead of getting 1 national anthem at the inauguration tomorrow, you're getting 3. Love you, little monsters. Okay, I have to get off here because I'm being so boring. I will be getting the vaccine as soon as humanly possible. Please don't spread the anti-vax rhetoric in my chat. If you think that you're not a cyborg already, take a look at your phone. They already know where you are, bitch. I promise you. Okay? You have social media, they know where you are. Okay? Watch The Social Dilemma or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm leaving. The inauguration's tomorrow. Did I write I Love You about someone? Yeah, same person I wrote this song about. Anyways, I love you very much. Remember to stay smiling, stay singing.